let's go ahead and get ready to talk about Module 4, Lesson 1. So my essential question for you today is, what are homophones? And in case you're like, I don't know, what is a homophone? Well, we're going to talk about it today in today's lesson. So today's your day. What are we going to be able to do by the end of today? We're going to be able to use the correct form of various homophones or homographs, depending on which one it is. So a homophone is what we're focusing on. We're going to be focusing on reading a text fluently aloud, focusing on pace, expression, and accuracy. We're also going to be using prefixes, suffixes, and roots to decode various meanings of words, and then also doing a little bit of syllabication. So we're going to talk about syllables first. So just a reminder, when you come to a word like questionable as a reader, so if something is questionable, remember as we break apart the word questionable, you're going to have that quest, then chun, and then and then bull. So I know questionable has 4 syllables. I know that the word neighborhood has 3 syllables. So because there are 3 syllables in the word neighborhood, I would break it apart into neighborhood. Over here with beautiful, I would have that beautiful. So 3 syllables. Then down below with apologize, it's that apologize. So there are 4. As we get ready to kind of shift and go over today, we're going to review a little bit about homophones.
Go noodle with it. Let's go. Yo, you're about to get your mind blown. Cause I'm about to rap about the homophone. Yeah. Quick, get your grandmama on the phone. Cause we're gonna hear all about the homophone. Homophones are different meaning words that sound exactly the same. That's correct. This might sound kinda tricky, but I know you got the freshest brain. Hear like H-E-A-R means to perceive a sound. A sound. I can't hear a single thing but this basset hound. Here like H-E-R-E means in this place. Like I stand here and you stand there, so you don't drool in my face. Ew. You're like Y-O-U-R means it belongs to you. It's mine. Your breath is kind of funky, dog. Want some gum to chew? You're like you apostrophe R-E is a contraction of U and R. You're not just a smelly basset hound, you're also a pogo star. Yo, that was great. Yo, you're about to get your mind blown. Cause I'm about to rap about the homophone. Quick, get up out of your pajamas, yo. We're about to get woke to the homophone. Come on. Homophones are different meaning words that sound exactly the same. Precisely. Why is the English language so insane? It's like I-T-S with no apostrophe means belonging to a thing. Like quick, give that baby robot its robot teething ring. It's like it apostrophe S is a contraction of it and is or has. Like that baby robot only goes to sleep if it's listening to jazz. By like B-Y identifies who did something. That's right. Like this entire song was written by some baby robots that sing. By like B-Y-E is a way to say farewell. Goodbye. Like bye baby robot, see you later. Watch out for that stairwell. Yay. You're right there? They're like T-H-E-I-R means it belongs to them. They're like T-H-E-R-E means it is in that place. Right here. They're like they apostrophe R-E is a contraction of they and R. Their UFOs are over there and they're all playing space guitar. Two like T-O expresses motion in a direction. Two like T-W-O is referring to the number. Blue spelled T-O-O means to an excessively high degree. I'm going to the vet with my 2 friends cause my chinchilla has too many fleas. Yo, you're about to get your mind blown. Cause I'm about to rap about the homophone. Quick, get that llama a blueberry scone. Cause he dropped mad info on the homophone. Homophones are different meaning words that sound exactly the same. Exactly. Now your homophonous knowledge will get some critical acclaim. Homophonous. 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 Homophonous.
Okay, so hopefully your mind is blown learning about the homophone. So remember, homophones are words that sound the same but are spelled differently. So over here, we're going to go ahead and take a look at some of these. So we have children are told that it's wrong to steal or steal. What do we think? Blue or green? Hopefully we know that it's blue because steal, S-T-E-A-L, means that you're going to take something. Steal, as in S-T-E-E-L, is steal like the metal. Next, we have people are told that it is impolite to stare. So we have stare, S-T-A-R-E, and then S-T-A-I-R. So stare, S-T-A-I-R, is stares like I need to go up a stair. Stare, S-T-A-R-E, means that you're looking at someone a little too long and it's becoming awkward. Next, we have Jacob. So we have Jacob is our neighbor's son. S-U-N or S-O-N. Hopefully, we know that it is S-O-N, as in the son of someone, versus the sun, S-U-N, which is the brightest and which is the closest star to us. Next, he almost tripped over the final stair or stair. Oh, well, hopefully we know it's this one. We literally just talked about it. The framework of the building was made of, hopefully we know it's steel with the double E. All right, I want you to try the next 5. So Kim went on a blank at noon for lunch. The blank rises in the east and sets in the west. We wanted to blank a house in a new neighborhood, and the driving coach advised him to blank smoothly when stopping the car. And then finally, we drove blank our old house to see how it changed over the years. So here we have Kim went on a break. Well, which break? Hopefully you said break as in B-R-E-A-K. That's like to take a break for lunch. This one is to stop your car. Let's go ahead and take a look at the next one. So we had the sun up here, so that means that this one is our star that our Earth orbits. Next, we wanted to blank a house in a new neighborhood. Well, that's going to be by, B-U-Y, which is different than by, as in this amazing video is by Mrs. MG. And then finally, we drove blank our old house to see how it has changed over the years. Oh my gosh, memory lane. That's going to be B-Y. You're going by something. But you are not going to buy it because it's your old house. You said ta-ta for now when you went by it. So let's go ahead and kind of end before we take a look at our fluency passage and look at what we're doing today. We're going to review prefixes, suffixes, and roots and look at some of them in context. So right here, as we're getting ready to go, what I want you to do is I want you to read the passage. As you are reading, I want you to take a look for some different words that are there, such as irregular. I want us to look at the word specifically that has geographical. I probably should have done that one. I grabbed the wrong one. Boop. Okay, and then finally, we're going to look at the word destination. So we have irregular, geographical, and destination. So go ahead and take a moment, pause the video, read it silently to yourself, and then we're going to talk about the meaning of some of these words and the prefixes, the roots, and the suffixes that make them up. Okay, so as you were reading, you probably saw that the word irregular day for temperature. So irregular, whenever we see the prefix ear, im, ill, or in, we know that this means not. So if I see regular day, well, I know a regular day is just a typical day. So an irregular day means, this is not a typical day. So I know it's not typical. Next, I have two different words, like geo, and I also have therm, which means heat. So when I see the word geographical, I know that if I'm talking about a graph, that's probably involving a location. So I know geo probably has to do with something with an Earth's location. So when I have with geographical places in the valley named Furnace Creek and Badwater Basin, it's no wonder this park is a dangerous destination. So geographical places would be locations in the park that are in the earth. Then finally we have destination. So at that destination, so I know destiny, but I have that destin. So, and then I'm adding that active or process. So that means I'm going to a location. So let's go ahead and review fluency reading. And you are working today to read 160 to 183 words per minute. Over in, we're not going to look at this one. We're going to go ahead and hop into Buzz really quick, and we are going to look at 5th grade ELA, and we're going to look at lesson 401 right now. So when we go into module 4 and we look at 401, couple of things that I want you to notice. Number one, we have our lesson. Your recording will be here in the lesson. Next, you have your fluency check. So where you are going to be doing that recording of doing the fluency read and submitting it to me. Finally, you're going to do some prefix, suffixes, and roots, as well as homophones with that word study and a quiz today. So let's go ahead and kind of take a look. So as you're hopping in and you're going into our lesson here in Buzz, you're going to be working on some different decoding, breaking apart words into syllables, practicing breaking apart words. You're going to look at some different examples with like photographed and conversation. Finally, as you're going through, you're going to have that fluency piece with practicing those tools with Bryce Canyon National Park. You also have the fluency practice, which is what you are going to be doing for me. And then finally, you have your quiz that's going to be coming over homophones and prefix, suffixes, and roots. So you got this, 5th grade. Good luck.